the kingdom of heaven is better than 1,000 of your best days on this side, man. Let me repeat that again. One single day in the kingdom of heaven is better than 1,000 of your best days on this side, man. Okay? When things were better for you. Moments that you could reminisce on and say, yeah, that was a good day. The kingdom of heaven blows it out the park, man. It blows it out the water. Just one day. Not to mention, the Heavenly Father, He's going to stretch out the time. He's going to expand the time so you can enjoy your immortality. You can enjoy your life. And the Lord said He created like man to be an image of His own eternity, man. We're going to be a likeness of His own eternity, man. We're going to be many most highs, man. We're going to be many most highs. Okay? God's on earth under Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And also what's going to make us gods? These laws, statutes, commandments, and us judging by the laws, statutes, commandments, but also these laws being in our inward parts, making us those perfect judges. Not to mention, we experience these different reincarnations in this wicked flesh, so we know how to judge the flesh. We know how to judge this body because we've been in this body many times. Okay? But once again, the kingdom of heaven is going to be patterned after the mind of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. A righteous paradigm.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And what I want to get into, all right, this evening, is how we should despise everything about Western culture, because as we've, have repented, coming back to righteousness, rehearsing righteous acts, as we read the stories of our forefathers, and even some of our foremothers, okay, that moved in righteousness, okay, and you see, the culture and the inheritance that we came from, okay, and we see the destructiveness of Western culture, we should despise, all right, Western culture. Western culture, everything about it is death, okay? The mindset of the West, all right, produces nothing but the fruits of death. You see? And that's how you know it's the mindset of the serpent that runs the earth. Okay? And Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right, which were the same people, all right, that ran the Greco-Roman Empire, all right, as they have revamped, Greco-Rome in the earth today in modern time under the banner, Westernization, okay? And it's pretty much a mindset of death, okay, that has conquered the earth, and Western culture is the complete opposite, okay, of the righteousness of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the more we learn about the both, because as we've, come to the understanding of who we are and the legacy of where we come from, And as we learn about Esau Edom and his wickedness and his schemes and, his philosophies and the ways of this modernized world, okay, we should grow to despise this place more and more. All right. And this man's society, okay, is completely upside down. And the way of thinking, okay, that this society produces completely upside down. And that's why you go to Isaiah 29:16. It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? And see, this is the mode that Esau Edom runs the earth, okay? As if he has more understanding of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Because from the beginning, everything was set in order. It was good. The planet Earth, the creation of the earth, the people, everything in it, it was already set up as a paradise. Okay? This man, Esau Edom, has the mindset as if he can upgrade paradise and has ruined it, man. Going all the way back to the serpent. Okay? And who did the serpent utilize to help destroy, all right, paradise? Eve. Just as Eve is a major culprit in the destruction of paradise in this society, man. Okay? And to the point, that's why you see Jake getting on the plane and getting out of there, man. Now, when you go back to the creation story, okay, let's get it. When you go back to the creation, okay, when the Elohim, all right, Yahweh Shai, all right, and those top angels was creating everything under the order of the Most High, okay. Let's just go to it. And I want to get a word. Just read a little portion of it. This Genesis 1:10. And it says, in the Most High called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waves called he seas. All right, Slaki, and the Elohim. It's the Elohim. All right. Which are the angels. Okay, under Yahweh Shai. And it says, and the Elohim saw that it was good, and the Elohim said, let there bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. Now, when you go to this word here in verse 10, that word good, all right, which we know in the Hebrew, all right, is tawab. Okay, tawab. Now you go into the definition for good. It's good, pleasant, agreeable. Okay, pleasant to the higher nature. You see, that's another thing about the West. Everything is operating on an extremely low frequency. Okay, and one thing about it, what has put the earth on its frequencies, when Esau put the women to the forefront and pretty much let the emotions of women, okay, mold society, they put everything on the extremely low frequency, man. Okay, that was the beginning of it. You see? The foods we eat now, the way that they're corrupted and defiled, and they don't have the nutrients that they're supposed to have, and he's putting lab, chemicals and everything, corrupting the air. See, everything that the Elohim made in the beginning, that Yahweh Shai, all right, and the Elohim made in the beginning, okay, it was good. It was on a high level. It was on a high frequency, man. Okay, we're experiencing life under westernization, under the rulership of Esau Edom, at a very low frequency, man. Everything is at the lowest point that it can be. Everything, the foods, people, okay, wisdom, outside of the wisdom of the truth, everything is on the lowest level that it can be. Okay? Western culture, all right, has deteriorated everything in the earth, man. This Western way of thinking. You see? Going back to the definition for Tawab, it says good, rich, okay, glad, happy, prosperous, of man's sensuous nature, good understanding of men's intellectual nature. Okay? But westernization has pretty much made it miserable to be a man. Okay? Like it's a misery that comes with being a man. Okay? in a Western culture, in a feminized, westernized, over emotional, okay, irrational culture. You see, it's a misery. But in the beginning, like nah, the earth was made, okay, and it would to be prosperous of a man's sensuous nature, okay. But the West is the complete opposite. Men running away from marriage, or if they do want to get married, they gotta leave the West. They literally gotta leave the Western Hemisphere to go get a woman. The West has ruined everything, man. Okay, you rich in America. You in the West, and let's say you're a man and you're rich. Marriage is a nightmare. That's a bad deal for you, man. Okay, but it really is a man that has substance was supposed to be able to have a legacy in the earth, man. Okay, you look at the men of substance now. Look at the legacy. There's no legacy here, man. You think of Floyd Mayweather. What type of legacy he has, man? A thought daughter and with a degenerate nigga. Okay, you look at Dwayne Wade. Here it is, a man with substance, and he had athletic. He's a legend as far as basketball. But look at the legacy he's leaving behind. His son, his oldest son, pretty much turned out to be a damn bum. Okay, the youngest, we already know. We can't even speak on that too much. Okay, but here it is, a man with substance, and look at the legacy. Will Smith. Look at the legacy of these men that's supposed to have this great substance, man. Okay, but this all under westernization. You see, this is all under the guise of westernization, man. Okay, it's terrible, especially for an Israelite, man. This is a damn nightmare, man. Okay, and this is why, hey, we should despise everything about Western culture, man. But in the beginning, everything was good, but this man is ruining it, man. Okay, that's why when you go to Revelation 11, okay, in 18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, in the time of the dead that they shall be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints that fear thy name, small and great, and should destroy them, all right, which destroy the earth. Okay? Esau Edom, this man destroys the earth, man, with his rulership, the way he rules, man. Okay? This is a depressive, miserable rulership that this man has established in the earth, you know? And that's why we pray for the end of this thing, man. The end of this way. And the end of, because westernization is a major part of the image of the beast, man. Okay? And what has westernization done? See, it was cute at the beginning, you know, the women's liberated, freedom of religion and separation of church and state and free enterprise capitalism and partying, and it was cute at first, man. But see, you can't have a society where you separate the adults from responsibility, which westernization has done that, man. Westernization has pretty much separated adults from responsibility, from maturing. It's a lot of adults that still have the emotions of a child. Okay? Within Western culture, there's a lot of adults that still have the emotional capacity of a child, man. Okay? That's why it's like, good grief. You really can't get nothing done. Like, it's hard, it's like, goddamn. Everybody, the masses have childlike emotions in the West, man. Okay, so you get Revelation 6 and 4, and it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace. Okay, from the earth, man. Okay, and that's on every level. These nations are at war because of who's in power. Esau was already always instigating, deceiving, and plotting and scheming. Okay? And he has nations at war. Why do you think it's a North Korea and South Korea? Those are the same people. Those people been living there for millennials. Okay? The Moabites been over there for centuries upon centuries, man. Living together. But who comes and breaks that up, man? Why? Because you had one side that accepted Western culture and the other side that didn't. Okay? This how this man moves. A lot of skirmishes based on, this region accepting Western culture and this region not. Like, it's a lot of skirmishes just based off of that, man. Okay? Even if you break it down, matter of fact, since the brother got it, okay, I'm gonna finish this. And says, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Okay, and Esau, Edom, under his rulership, that's where you get world wars from, man. Okay, that wasn't happening before this man was in power. Well, you have all these different nations fighting against each other, man. Okay, this man brought this whole standard of the whole earth at war, man. The whole earth in chaos, man. Okay, but just like the brother, all right, Kazak Bun Yahweh just put, let's get that in Micah. Okay, it says on Micah 2:1, it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds." Okay, which their beds is in their comfort, they're in their rulership. So within this man's rulership, all he does is devise wickedness and evil, man. Okay, and this is why the Lord says, "Woe unto him, destruction." It says, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. The earth isn't given into the hand of the wicked. Okay? So they own all the entities that they need to forward their agendas in the earth, man. They own these governments, man. Okay? They own the banks, they own the media, okay? The entertainment, the education, the food supply. They own these things so they can push forth the wickedness that they want. Okay? The feminist movement wasn't some random woman, okay, who was just fed up with being a housewife. There was a well-devised plan. Okay? Nigga culture, street culture wasn't just no random Jake that that dropped the album. Like, nah, these things are well thought out and planned by the wicked, man. Okay? Drugs in the neighborhood, the crack, but those things were well planned out. Okay? The alphabet community, the alphabet movement, all these things are well planned out, man. Because they have the time, all right, within their rulership to do these things, man. To plan it out. And they have the power to execute it, man. Okay, it says, and covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away, so that they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage, man. And and within this rulership, Western culture has pretty much just dominated, okay, the cultures of the earth. Just destroyed the traditions. A lot of traditional ways has been, pretty much the traditional ways, all right, have been infiltrated through Western culture, man. That's that golden cup of Babylon, man. And even like I say, even the chaos that's within an individual house, because you have a husband and wife, and the man will typically be more traditional, but the woman, okay, will be more westernized, man. And you have that conflict there. Like, there's things that's normal now that was a no-go. Okay? That's why you even have I started to read verse 3. It said, "Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, against this family," and see, the family that's doing this are Edomites, man. So it's a whole lineage of people whom the Lord's going to punish for this, man. "Against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall you go haughtily, for this time is evil." So the Lord is going to cut this man off from rulership, man, because the way he runs the earth, man. Okay, and this is why before the Lord did this, man, he called us out of the darkness and brought us into this light. So now we should plainly see that everything about Western culture is off, man. We should plainly see these things, man. As we mature in the faith, become, it should nothing in the West should make sense to us anymore, man. And I just know lately, man, I just been vexed, man. Man, I hate this shit, man. Western culture, I hate this shit with a passion, man. You know, the damage that it done to our people, man. Okay, and it's the men and the women, but more so the women, because the women is more receptive. So this culture is more deeply ingrained into them, man. Okay, and Western culture has just been a lingering cancer, okay, amongst our people, man. You see, so when you go into it, it says, "Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall you go haughtily, for this time is evil." Okay, now Esau's not going to escape, okay, from all the damage he has done in the earth, man. This man has done a lot of damage in the earth, man. Okay, and Western culture is death. You see, that's why the scriptures say this. When you go to Job chapter 10, okay, this is Job 10 and 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 21. All right, it says, "Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death." Because hey, we're not coming back here, man. Okay, to this, America is a landmass gonna be destroyed completely, but we'll never get back in this mindset of goddamn Western culture, man. Okay, this shit is vexing, man. That the earth is ran by a goddamn effeminate, you know, just fagged out way of thinking, man. You see, you gotta tiptoe, be a man, especially Israelite man. I say it all the time, man. This should be a deep hatred for this westernized way of thinking, man. Okay, you got to take the bass out your voice, be so soft smoke, smile all the goddamn time. Tap dance for you. What's wrong with you got tap dance all, man? This shit here played out, man. Okay, you see, and that's why I say in verse 21, it said, "Before I leave, never to return, for the land of darkness and utter gloom." Never to return to this shit, man. Verse 22, it says, "A land of darkness is darkness itself, and of the shadow of death." Okay, nothing but death cultures are here, man. Okay, violence is normal. Okay, violence is human life has no value here, man. Okay, abortion, rap about it. Shoot niggas, rap about it. Shoot your grandma house, rap about it. Poison the hood with tons of drugs, rap about it. Party to your own and nigga culture, which is nothing but a subculture of Western culture. Nigga culture is the only culture that teaches the next generation to kill itself, man, and have a party while doing it, man. Okay. This is the nigga culture, which is a subculture of westernization, is the only culture that does that on earth, man. That teaches the next generation to kill itself, man. You see? If you agree with one thing in the West, you gotta agree with all of it. It's like, goddamn, do you understand the people that told you this also told you this? It's like, goddamn, this nigga lied about everything. You see? This nigga lied about everything, man. Okay, and presented it as this as this great culture to live by, man. Okay, this is a dark, people are dark as hell, people dumb as hell. Okay. It says without any order just gone. Okay, the order of it just gone, man. Cause it get to the point, man, you be so vexed you don't even want to talk. You just looking, man, like this ain't it. And you see why our forefathers, prayed and begged for the Lord to just end this shit, man. You know? And it says, in the shadow of death without any order, or where the light is as darkness, man. Okay? The things that they put in the light and the way to be is darkness, man. You see? A society that celebrates darkness as a way of being, man. Okay? So let's go from there. This is why Apostle Paul, when you go to 1 Corinthians 7, all right, this is the book of 1 Corinthians 7 and 31. It says, and they that use this world is not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. The fashion, of this world passeth away. Okay? The fashion of this world passeth away, man. You see? This westernized, satanic, society is passing away. So we utilize this world, to maintain our situations, man. But the fashion of this world, we should be separated from, man. Okay? You go into the word fashion, and it's in any type of form.
Strong's
man, like,
G 4976. Schema.
All right. It says the habitus is comprising everything in the person which strikes the senses, the figure, bearing discourse, actions, or manner of life, etc. Okay? And see, Yahweh Shemal Shah hates this place and everything about it, man. The Lord is coming to destroy this society, man. He hates everything about this society, man. Every thought, every way, he hates, man. You see? That's why we gotta get over Western culture quick, man. We all have our little hold ups and different things that are stronghold, man. But hey, this word should be breaking these strongholds, man. Like goddamn, man. What in the West makes sense? What one thing in the West makes sense? What one thing in Western culture has prospered? Okay? What one thing about Western culture that's not failing as we speak, man? Okay? Western culture has failed the earth, man. Okay? Everyone is miserable that chose the West, man. You see? Let's let me get that. I think the brother Yashawama just did a lesson. Go them guys. We'll get to that. We'll get to that later, man. Okay, even this though, I'm glad I was looking for another video, but let me get this.
Shalom.
Now, you got these guys WFI, okay, which, hey, the spirit been on heavy to them explain their false doctrine, man. And what does Jake do? Because that's another thing about Western culture. It's full of pride. And instead of saying, instead of someone saying that they're wrong, what do? All right, they try to save their ego. That's another thing about the West, man. Jake will get millions of people killed to try to save his ego, and this is what's going to happen, man. Thousands of people follow these men and cheerlead and talking shit. Okay, off the fact that this one man wants to, or these guys, you know, I mean the head guy, the one to talk the most, but uh, uh, you know, but off a few guys' egos in Israel, thousands of families are going to be in horrible situations soon, man. They're going to be faced, all right, with a decision soon, man. Okay, but that's Western culture. Your ego comes before the lives of other people, man. That's all Western culture thinking, man. That's their feminine, and then now what they say, great mess of doctrine. They said now, so they want to talk about, can we deal with prostitutes, white women, rape, and do we have to wear our fringes? Okay, so now they was confounded on the doctrine of buying and selling aspect of the MOTB. Which Lord will, I say, before the night over, I got some videos, all right, and we're gonna get into that aspect of buying and selling. But when you look at the things that they talk about, can we deal with prostitutes? Man, the majority of the women in America are prostitutes. Okay, just because they ain't on the whole scroll, on the literal scroll, and you go pick them up, okay, like the old, you know, the script in Vegas. You see, the majority of the women, all right, in America are by definition prostitutes, man. Okay, this is Western culture, man. Cut that shit out, Jake. You see, and Jake try to, and see, if you Westernize and you see these topics and then you get, they a prostitute, what? Ooh, shut your ass up, man. Okay? The majority the women that we know is by definition goddamn prostitute, man. Okay, if we was going by Eastern standards, man. Okay, they would could be considered whores, man. You know, but Jake, I got daughters and daughters. The earth is full of daughters, man. Okay? Like Elder Apostle Hart say, niggas have been in the West, in America, too goddamn long, man. Okay? White women. What does that have to do with any goddamn thing right now, man? Okay? Like a brother just posting the white woman of the day on you know, the brother just infatuated. It's just, if that's what some brothers like, so what, man? What the hell they got to do with another man about the nationality of the woman that he into? So what, man? But this state of social media, westernized, effeminate, soap opera, you know, culture that dominates the earth, man. That's why I say the shit just vexing. You know, these grown men. Okay, and this is what they resort to. Instead of dealing like men or just admitting, damn, I was wrong. You know, brothers do correction videos all the time. Okay, he might have said something that was off or said something that could be misleading, and they go and correct the video, man. Okay, because that's being considerate. Okay, of the listeners, man. You see, of the congregation. Okay, but a lot of you Israelites finna go into the worst time ever under the leadership of men that still have a Western culture mentality, man. Okay? And we'll see how that work out, man. Because our forefathers always considerate about the nation. Okay? Even our foremothers, they was considerate about the nation, man. They went on this petty, bitter, you know, this petty back and forth and, you know, squirming all over the place, man. You see? And it says, yeah, can we deal with prostitute, white women, rape, and do we wear our fringes? Okay, what did they have to do with anything, man? Well, see, this is the pettiness, as a Western culture, man. We talking about the MOTB, which is on deck. Okay, and then Lord will we get in to that video, we'll see, man. It's here. Okay, the MOTB, the hour temptation is here, man. Okay, and then the Bible, you know, because we go into rape, it was just it was a law and it was a protocol to what you would do, and it was 3 different circumstances. If the woman was married and she, you know, and she cried out, okay, that she was married, then a man will be put to death. Okay? If she was betrothed or married and she didn't cry out, both of them were put to death because she consented to it. Okay? And if she wasn't betrothed or married and the man did it, guess what? That's a new family in Israel now. Okay? The East was always thinking about the bigger picture, man. Okay? Emotions in there, of course. You know, what man wants to give away his daughter like that? Okay, but it would happen. It wasn't the the thing to do. Okay, it wasn't like you just had groups of Israelite men going out. Okay, just having rape parties, man. Okay, it's something that would happen. It was a protocol according to the circumstances, man. You got to have that in place when you run a nation. You see, but Jake got these westernized apartment, you know, the mud deal mindsets that they don't get it. You see, and there ain't nothing we, and they act like we make it seem like that's how you get initiated in GMS. You just, come on, man. Nobody has been accused of doing that, man. Okay, but hey, they come with it. You see, that's part of slander is a part of westernization, man. Because in the ancient world, you couldn't just do no random slanders, man. You couldn't call a woman a whore if she wasn't a whore. You get you get beat for that, man. Okay, but in the West, you can slander, say anything, do anything, you know. But let me get to this video here. I don't know if it posted yet. Let's see. Let's see. Thought I watched it early.
Shalom.
Let's see on this one. Okay, yep, this is it.
This untreated.
I think it's about right here. Let me see.
So ultimately, what needs to happen is all hell to come onto the planet Earth because there's too many women who think like this, and that's toxic to any society, to any nation. Nations collapse when women are out of order. Point blank, period, man. And the scriptures speak against women gathering abroad, drinking, talking shit, having the freedom to usurp the authority over men, starting shit. A woman, she get mad or feel wrong, she'll call Tyrone on her boyfriend because they had an argument. Tyrone get into a fight with the brother, and it's become a perpetual war. Then somebody ends up dying. A woman.
And within Western culture, all right, and under Black culture, which is a subculture of Western culture, hey, the nigga woman has become a goddamn pocket nuke, man. Okay, she has been very vital, okay, in the degenerate state of the nation, man. Okay, because a lot of these because they say, well, what about the men? Well, a lot of these men came from these these single parent, okay, households, man. Okay, when you have neighborhoods full of single parents, projects, apartments full of single parents, what other nation on earth does that, man? What other nation on the planet Earth has living situations where it's a community of single mothers, man? What other culture does that, man? You see, and it was approved under what? Western culture. You see, because Western culture produced Black culture, okay, which has wreaked havoc on our people, man. The way they think, the way they are, their perspective, okay, their definition of sex and family, like that's been destroyed under Black culture, man. What you did under Black culture? What do you have? Street culture, thought culture. Okay? And it just gets worse and worse. You see? So you go from here. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. Okay, this from the brother Kazak. Bun Yahweh. It said, as for my people, children are their oppressors and women rule over them. Okay? And this is all under what? Western culture. You see? And that's why you have a lot of men that react like women because that's all they seen. You know, you have men that was raised just around their mothers and, you know, auntie come over talking shit, playing spades, slamming the cars down hard as hell, burping, you know, burping the 40, you know, over emotional, loud. Okay? That's why a lot of men like simp culture is a simp culture. That's another subculture of black culture, man. Because they never seen, you got men that never seen their mothers dominated by men. Okay, so when they get older, it's in their psyche that's you know that's something foreign to them. You see, Western culture, the son, back in the Eastern culture, the daughter will be given away by the father to the husband. Okay, well you go under the authority of your father to the authority of your husband. The West, you go from the authority, the son goes from the authority of the mother to the authority of the wife. Complete opposite, man. Backwards as hell, man. And these are the adults that exist in this society, man. You see? It says, "O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths." Okay? A whole generation done. Really 2 generations, man. That's on earth of Jake, done. You know, and you have the remnant that the Lord pulled out of the fire, man. Lord will we endure. And we still, you know, fight with particular things. But then, like I say, you get to the point where, like, goddamn, man, nothing about the West should make sense, man. You see, nothing about Western culture should make sense. Like, it shouldn't even be too thought, like, goddamn. You know, this is Psalms 97:10. It says, ye that love the Lord hate evil. And as we come more and more to love Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, his righteousness, like we thirst for righteousness, man. You know, and you just look at certain things, like I say, sometimes you see the shit, you just you get to the point you don't even want to say nothing, man. You know, you be so vexed, you just go silent, man. Like it says, ye that love the Lord hate evil. He preserveth the soul of his saints. He delivered them out of the hand of the wicked, man. Okay? And this truth should really conjure up a hatred for this society, man. And we see why the Most High say he hates Esau, because all this shit goes back to him, man. Okay? We see now it makes sense. Like when we first seen, read it, we like, man, say what it say. Okay, do say that. You see, but then as you learn and grow in the spirit and you see how disrespectful and rebellious and the results of how this man runs the earth. And that's another thing, like as we're becoming rulers and leaders, like you really see the destructive nature of the way this man runs the earth. This ain't a light thing. Like people look at certain things as a light thing, but when you look at it from a rulership, like, man, this shit here is wicked, man. This is off. When you really consider and look at it from perspective of ruling, you look at what this man has done and the damages that this man has done to the earth through this culture, man. This is the book of Malachi chapter 1, verse 3. It says, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and inherited his waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Okay? And you see why the Most High has a hatred for Esau, man. for what this man has done in the earth, man. Okay? it makes sense, man. You sit and just meditate on some things, man, it makes sense, man. Okay? Verse 4, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. So when Esau was pushed out of power during the dark ages, he didn't have any influence in the earth. Okay? But he was allowed to come back during the Renaissance period. That's when he came and rebuilt the desolate places. And it says, they shall build, but I would throw down. See, the Lord's gonna throw this place down, man. Okay, and that's what we await, man. You know, these are things we look forward to, man. This place being thrown down, man. Everything makes sense. The nukes hitting this place, America being turned into a desert. Okay, it makes perfect sense now, man. Okay, the mother of harlots, man. It says, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever, man. And the Lord has a righteous anger against this man. How this man runs the earth, man. The damage that he's doing in the earth, man. Western culture, okay, has been the death plague in the earth, man. You see, everything about the West, diet, okay, the family structure, the music, okay, has all been it's submerged in death. You see, and this is why, okay, because see, in the East deals with the problem, man. See, the West got all these gray areas, and like I say, the tap dancing, and you got all this playing around with wickedness, and see, Esau has made wickedness to be funny. You laugh at it now. Things that are abomination, Shanae, and and Living Color, all the, Madea, he makes abomination, a comedy out of it, man. You see, but see, in the East deals directly with the problem, man. The East nips things in the bud before it gets to certain points, man. Okay? And it came from what? The standard that was set in the earth, by us, man. When you go to Isaiah 14 and 21, it said, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities, man. Okay? So this man would never be able to influence the earth again. Okay, that lineage of Esau will be done away with. The Edomite males are going to be done away with, which cuts off their lineage, man. You see? And the East, that's why these things, all right, are written like they're written, man. Certain prophecies, because that's how you get to the source of a problem, man. You root it out completely. Okay? You don't try to go get, some black business. Jake got these, watered down, these low frequency solutions. Get black businesses. We're going to get prison reform bills, and, make them wear body cameras. No, the Lord is going to get rid of a lineage of people in the earth, man. He's going to deal with the root cause of the problem, man. Okay? What the scriptures say, read verse 22. It said, for I will rise up against them, said the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant, and son and nephew, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. Okay? You see? He's going to cut off their lineage, man. Because the scriptures say, there's Sirach 10, and Sirach 10 and 10. It said, the physician cut it off a long disease, and he did as today a king, tomorrow shall die. Okay, this man is how shy the physician, and he saw that disease, man. Okay, He's a king today, man, but hey, it's gonna come a time where hey, you gotta kill that cancer, man. You see, he's gonna go from a king to a servant, all right, to extinct. Okay. The West has been the West is a nightmare in the earth, man. Especially, as an Israelite man that thirsts for righteousness, man. This shit is vexing, man. You know? But hey, our forefathers, they went, through those things, man. But judgment was nigh at hand every time. When you go to 2 Peter 3. Second 2. All right, 2 Peter 2. All right, in 6 it says, "And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that should live, that after should live ungodly." And Esau is fulfilling the wickedness of ancient Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why he's going to get that destruction up on a much broader scale. It says, "And delivered just Lot," okay, "vex," okay, "with the filthy conversation of the wicked." Okay? And you read in the NLT, 2 Peter 2:7 said, "But the Most High also rescued Lot out of Sodom, because he was a righteous man who was sick of the shameful immorality of the wicked people around him." Okay? And see that the more we're vexed, the closer we are to the destruction, man. The more vexation, okay, that the Lord has us going through, man. It's just us getting closer to the destruction, man. Okay? This ain't it, man. It's time for the earth to be influenced in righteousness, man. And that's why we gotta hold on to this, man. Brothers, just stay tapped into your house shot, man. That's our rock. Stay tapped into your house shot. And we're gonna get the power to really run the earth in righteousness, man. You see, and we see why. Like, you read certain things, this is why, man. Like, Westernization has to be beat out of these nations, man. Revelation 2:25, it said, "But that which you have already, hold fast till I come." That's the faith and the victory, man. Okay? The salvation. You see? Verse 26, it says, "And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations." You see? That's what we look forward to, man. The power over the nations, man. Like I say, Jake want to argue. Jake want to still be rappers. Jake got all these things, these vain ass things in this wicked society that they want to do. But, man, it's time for rulership, man. Okay? It's time to have power over these nations, man. This getting it's getting too much. You see? It says, "And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken," okay, "to shivers, even, all right, as I received of my father." Okay, even as I received of my father. Okay? So these nations, they're gonna be broken up literally, and also, within this rigorous captivity, their minds gonna be broken from their way. Okay? This westernized way of thinking. That's why I say part of that, the fashion of this world pass away, where that rod of iron is gonna be the residue of westernization out the earth, man. You see? So that was the point. I just wanted to go into that. Lord will. All right, you brothers and you few sisters will edify once again and give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutation, and hopefully, shalom.